Well, hello there, grade 4Bs. Just flip it around here. Here's Priscilla. Priscilla, whoa! That was Priscilla. Just like what happened to old Norris there. Old Norris dropped the cactus and he was trying to blame it on everybody else. But we're not going to talk about Lore the Trap. We're going to talk about some cumulative reviews, like your cum files. Cum files are now on the computer. We don't have, I don't believe, we're getting away from the paper folder of your cumulative file, which is a cumulative record of all your schooling. So cumulative means combining all things from the start until the finish. And you finish in grade 12, and then after 7 years, we can destroy those files. So even after 7 years, so you're in grade 12, and then 7 years after that. So yeah, kind of cool. Let's look at some cumulative review today. We're going to be looking at Unit 1 to 3, the review, and it's going to center around the patterns. What patterns do you see in each set of the numbers? A, the blue numbers. Blue numbers are in blue. And you can see 0, 8, 18. No, was it 16? Sorry, 16. 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, and 72. What do we know about those patterns? It's 8. Patterns of 8. So every time you double up or add an 8 or multiply by 8. So 8 times 1 is 8, 2 8s are 16, 3 8s are 24, 4 8s are 32, 5 8s are 40, 6 8s are 48, 7 8s are 56, and the perfect square, 8 times 8, and 72. Red numbers, let's see what the red numbers are. Let's see, these are numbers. So 1 times 6, let me write it here. 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 4 is 12, 2 times 5 is 10, and 1 times 6 is 6, and 7. So yeah, 0, 6, 10, 12, 12. So they go up, and then they're going up. We have a 0, 6, 10, 12, and then they go down 12, 10, 6, and 0. Kind of an interesting one there, to say the least. 6, 10, 12, then they go down. So it's kind of cutting across to making the X. Just like bingo. Yeah. So 1 times 6, the first one equation, the first equation is 0 times 6 is 0. 1 times 6, no, sorry. 0 times 7 is 0, 6. 1 times 6, 2 times 5, 3 times 4, and then they go down. 4 times 3, 5 times 2, and 6 times 1, and 0. So that's a kind of a cool pattern. Then the green numbers. Green numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81. So these are our perfect squares. So 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5. So one side of the square, the one side of the square is 5, and the other side of the square is 5. 6 times 6, 7 times 7, 64, 8 times 8, and 9 times 9 are all perfect squares. So that was fun. Use the multiplication chart in question 1. Find 3 different patterns from those in question 1. Use a rule for each. Well, this one here would be 2 times 2, so 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. So doubling, maybe we could call it doubling. What about if we did tripling? Let's see if we can find a tripler. Yeah. Is that a tripler? 2 times 4. Once again, we're doubling it. Doubling up twice, so it'd be a double-double. 2 times 2 is 2, 4. And then 2 times 4 is 8. So 8. So basically what we're doing here is go by 4. 4 plus 8 is 4. Plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 should be 16. 16 plus 4 is 20 underneath my finger. Boom. 24 maybe. 24, 28, and 32, 36. Let's see. Remember the one there? The 9, 18, all the way down there. What else do we got? And that should be enough. Find the missing numbers in the addition chart. Explain how you could use patterns to find these numbers. Wow. What do we got here? What's that? Plus? 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 8 is 10. 2 plus 12 is 14. 2 plus 16 is 18. And 2 plus 20 is 22. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. 4 plus 12 would be 16. And then 4 times 16 is 20. And 4 times 20 is 24. So that should be pretty simplistic there. Find the errors in the multiplication chart. This will be fun. I never ever did this one, but how did you find each error? So just go through them. 2 times 10 is 20. 4 times 10 is 40. 6 times 10 is 60. 8 times 10 is 80. 10 times 10 is 100. 2 8s are 16. 4 8s are 32. So there it is there. There's 1. 4 8 should be 32. 6 8s are 48. 8 8s are 64. And 8 times 10 is 80. 2 6s are 12. 4 times 6 is 24. 6 6s are 36. 8 times 6. 6 8s are 48. So not 5 times 10. There's your mistake. So 8 times 6 is 48. And 10 times 6 is 60. 2 4s are 8. 4 4s are 16. 4 times 6 is 24. Because we look up here and it's 4 times 6 is 24, and 4 times 6 should be also 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 10 times 4 is 40. 2 times 2 is always 4. 2 doubled is not 6, that would be tripled. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 8s are 16, and 2 times 10 is 20. Perfect. All right, now here we go. Choose a number, a 4-digit number, write it in words, write it in standard form. So let's have a see here. I think standard form, if we put it in standard form, let's pick a number. Pick a number. Let's pick a number. Let's go 6 month, 15 year, and 20. So here we go. So that would be standard form. B would be words. So 6, 6,000, 6,100, 100, and 52. So 6,152. Expanded form. I think this is what it would look like. It would look like this is C 6,000 plus 100. 6,000 plus 100 plus 50, and then plus the 2. Place value chart. This would be fun to do. I'll show you. Place value chart. Place value chart would be, let me just see here. Sorry. Put that there. Put this here. Let's see here. 6,000. So place value would be your 1,000 block. And it's like 3D, right? And if you want to do them, you can do it by this, and then put an L, upside down L, and then put your lines so that it's like a cube, right? And these are 1,000, and this is 1,000. Then I'll quickly make some more. All right, so we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, and we have our number 6,000, and 100. So 100 of those. So this is just 100, okay? Because we don't have the, up here, we just have the one face, and then there's 9 in behind it. This one here is just 1 with nothing in behind it. If I wanted 1,000, I'd put 100 squares, and then I'd block them all the way back to nuts. Then again, put another 900 behind this to make 1,000. Then it says 50, so then we go with our 50s. Basically, they look like this. That's 1, there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can also look, or you can go this way. And there's 50, right? When we do our checkoffs and our ticks, and then the 2. So 2 little things like that. Yeah, that's the 2. I'm gonna just stop there for now. Have a look at that tonight if you have time, or tomorrow, and then we'll continue on with this review. We'll continue on with this a little bit of review for the next week or so, and yeah, you can always look at it again because you will have your what do you call it? You'll have your textbook, and you'll have your textbook and some paper for the summer. All right, take care, and I'll see you soon.